Are you looking for unique, handmade, but also inexpensive gift ideas for Valentine's Day? I have 10 amazing ideas to share with you. Hi everyone, my name is Shannon and I want to welcome you here to my channel, The Daily DIYer. I also have to thank a Maker Studio for sponsoring today's video. If you love to give gifts during Valentine's Day, but you don't want to break the bank, I have 10 ideas that I can't wait to jump right into to show you how you can do that on a budget. So let's dive right into the very first gift idea. First up, we're going to pick up one of these long rectangle style trays from Dollar Tree. They come in both silver and gold. I've even seen them in some prints as well, but a solid color is best for this project. We're going to make a very special keepsake Valentine's Day tray using some chalk paint and thumbprints from all of our family members. So we're just simply making heart shapes with our thumbs, taking turns one at a time, adding our kiddos and us to this tray. I will say a few little tips here is to not use too much paint and also not to push down too hard on your thumbprints, because that will kind of give you more of a glob effect instead of this cute heart shape. I will say I had to help my little one a little bit here, and then he even added a little bit of his own special touches to his hearts, which I actually really love. It's those little details that make it special. So all we did is just added each one of our thumbprints to this tray and then let it dry. I also wanted to make sure to remember that this was from this year, 2022, so I used a Sharpie to draw that onto the bottom. You could use vinyl too. I also came back in with a thicker paint pen to really define this so it would stand out. This is such a sweet gift to give, or even a cute little decorative piece for your home. And now we're going to be making a project with my new favorite crafting obsession, resin. All of these products are from a Maker Studio, which is an online store, but I feel like I shouldn't even say it's an online store. It is really a crafter's hub. They have all kinds of different crafting kits, crafting supplies. They even have classes and workshops, and we're going to be using their resin today, and we're going to focus on a few different things. But first up is this geode coaster. You're not going to believe how this turns out in the end. You can see there too, they even have different videos for you to watch. That is so helpful. Grab a couple things from Dollar Tree, one of their wash basins, and this is a little crafter's hack. Lay down a shower curtain. And it's also highly recommended that you put safety first with gloves and a mask while you're working with resin. So absolutely wear gloves. You don't want this stuff on your hands. These kits also come with beautiful photography and step-by-step instructions, all written out and laid out to make these easy. A Maker Studio acrylic Glacier resin is the clearest epoxy available. Non-yellowing, non-priming, odorless, and self-leveling. Perfect for your favorite acrylic crafting projects, tabletops, and creating beautiful countertops. It can be used anywhere as a hard, durable, crystal clear coating with a clear glass quality. A Maker Studio included a special UV protectant to protect your projects to never crack, chalk, or yellow. So the key part here is to mix our two-part resin equally, so that way we have a nice finished product when we're finished. So we're going to mix a 1-to-1 ratio, which means if you're going to do a half a cup of hardener, you also need a half a cup of the resin as well, and that's what I'm doing here to start with. So making sure that these are equal parts, and then using a popsicle stick to then stir these together. You don't want to mix too vigorously or else you'll incorporate too many bubbles in there. We're trying to avoid that. We're also going to add some color to our resin. These are powdered pigments that you can also find on a Maker Studio website. And what you'll do is you will just pour a little bit of your clear resin into the bottom of your mixing cups. Add your colored pigment into that before then adding some more clear resin on top, so that way you can incorporate it all evenly. What we'll also do, again, is just use a popsicle stick to stir these together slowly, gently, and then add a little bit more pigment if you need it and you want to add a little bit more color and tone to your mixtures. Now we have our geode silicone mold here. We're also going to prime this with some clear resin at the bottom. You may also need to use a popsicle stick to kind of help get it to the edges. This is a thicker product, so that kind of helps move it around for you. We're going to add that metallic mixture around the outside edges, and then we're also going to add the white mixture to the inside edge. And then once you're happy with the amount there, you can take a pipette or a sharp wooden stick and use it to pull your colors together from one side to the other. This will kind of give it a beautiful marbling effect. So here's what it's going to look like after you have added all your resin to the mold, and we are going to then take a heat gun and blow dry basically the top of this to get out any of those bubbles that have come to the surface. So we're not done with this yet. We're gonna come back to that in a minute, but we have lots of extra resin still mixed up, so we're going to make some earrings. And the cool thing about resin is you can make so many different things with it, and you can add so many different things into it, especially the clear, because you're gonna get a really pretty kind of floating water effect. So I just had fun adding the 3 different resins that I had on hand, the clear, the metallic, and the white, adding some of those metallic flecks to it, and we'll come back to this here shortly too after it's set up. And yes, even Dollar Tree has silicone molds. I found these great heart-shaped ones with the Valentine's Day, so we're gonna use those along with some dried flowers. This is the same concept where you add a little bit of clear into the bottom. Some tweezers definitely help. You can see we have some static cling that kind of happens with these molds too. That can happen, just be aware. And you'll just set all the little pretty things inside your resin before topping it with some clear. I also did another one where I put clear in first, added my flowers, and then I added some white on top of that to give it a totally different look. And this last one, I'm adding some clear in first, and then some of those gold metallic flecks. And then I mixed up some red resin for the top of this heart. I can't wait to pull these out of the mold to show you how cute they look and what I turn them into. So stay tuned for that. Now we're gonna make some tea light holders. These are silicone molds from a maker's studio. They were gracious enough to give me a coupon code for 15% off their website. I will make sure to link that down in the description box below. So if you wanna try this out for yourself, head over there after this video and check it out. I had so much fun. You're gonna be seeing a lot more resin products in my videos just because I had so much fun with this, and they turn out so cute. So with this, I added some clear resin into these molds, added some flowers, and did layers with this because it's pretty deep. The biggest one's pretty tall. So what I did is just kind of worked in layers, added flowers, added resin, added flowers, added resin until I made my way up to the top. Then once you're done working with your resin, go ahead and put all the items that you need to wash into that wash basin so that it's nice and handy. And then another hack is to fold up and over your shower curtain to cover all your resin. We don't want any hair, dirt, fuzz, lint landing in our resin as it dries. All right, it is the next day, and I cannot tell you how excited I am to take these things out of the mold. I have to say, the hardest part of this whole process has just been waiting because you can see how cute they are, but then you have to let them sit for 10 or 12 hours. So it's been probably closer to 18 hours now. I'm gonna go ahead and let's take these things out of the molds. And as you can see, our shower curtain kept everything nice and protected for us while we let it harden, dry, and cure, and everything looks pretty much the same, except now it is hardened so we can start working on it. So we are gonna start with these tea light candle holders first. And all you do is you just peel your silicone molds right off, and there is something so very satisfying about taking these things out of molds. Look how pretty that end result is. I love it so, so much. So just taking one right off after the other, and at the bottoms, or really it was the tops, they have a little bit of a rough, uneven finished edge. So you just take some 150 sandpaper to that to knock it down. We're gonna head into Dollar Tree, grab one of their square mirrors along with some tea lights. They have some really pretty colors, which I love. So I grabbed some red ones for these and just sat this all up on a table. It's so pretty for Valentine's Day, but you can change out the colors of your tea lights and make them work for any time of the year too. So pretty, love the glow. It even kind of lights up the clear glassy part underneath. And I am just so, so proud at the way these turned out. I can't wait to give these as a gift. Perfect gift idea, but so beautiful for your home too. You could really get personalized with these and turn these different colors, give them those gold flecks, get creative. And now we get to reveal the hearts from our Dollar Tree silicone molds. This was the one that was all clear resin, and look how pretty. It is just so fun to even watch it, as I did it in person too. So this was the one with the white that I put on top. That is now the bottom. Beautiful, pretty flowers in there with the white background. And this one just turned out gorgeous. It has some clear on the front with the red and those gold flecks. How unique and beautiful is that? So these we're gonna turn into a combination of necklaces. And these would be so, so cute as key rings too, and make perfect gifts. Dollar Tree has these great Valentine's Day gift boxes that were the perfect size, so I picked up 2 of those. We're also going to be adding in some of those metallic red shreds as little basket fillers in there to make them a little bit more fancy even. And you can add these hearts right to the inside of those boxes. Makes the cutest little gift box and gift set to give. And now we get to work with these earrings. You can see a silicone mold has several different styles and pairs. So you really could get a ton of earrings all at the same time with just one sitting of pouring and designing and decorating. You guys know I love my big earrings, so I'll be turning those silver ones into some pretty ones here soon. But this is an up close look of what those look like. You can take some sandpaper to the back too to really kind of finish them off. The Maker Studio kits also come with everything you need to make earrings, including all of the findings. So I added some jump rings and some of those hook earrings onto some of them, so they had earrings to give as gifts for Valentine's Day. So I thought I would model a pair for you so you can see size. You'll be seeing me wearing these in lots of upcoming videos because I am obsessed. We also are going to add these to these gorgeous ceramic gift boxes or jewelry boxes from Dollar Tree. I was shocked to see these. I thought a really pretty way to sort of present this as a gift was to put them on heart-shaped cardstock. I just cut this heart shape out, used an X-Acto knife to punch holes in there for the earrings to feed through, added some more of those paper shreds into the jewelry box, set my little earring display in there, and again, would you ever thought that a Dollar Tree gift box would hold such a special gift inside? So I had to save these for the end because these are going to just blow your mind. It's fun just to take these out of the mold, and they're good to go after this if you just want to use them like this, but we're going to take them up to a whole new level by adding some gold leafing. This is the first time I had done gold leafing too. Again, obsessed. So you're going to be seeing that happening a lot here on my channel as well because it was so easy. And a Maker Studio has a kit for this as well, and even directions that came with our geode coasters. And basically all you have to do is, it's almost like a Mod Podge. You take this adhesive and a paintbrush and just apply it around the edges of your coaster. I also added some to the middle as well. You'll let this sit for about 10 minutes so that it can tack up. And then you'll take these little bits of gold leaf, lay it onto that tacked up adhesive, and it'll stick right on. Kind of mold it, fit it around the edge so you get all the surface. I even did some on the top of my coaster just to give it some more gold on top. Completely up to you how you want to design these. Do that all the way around the outside and the inside edges. And then you'll come in with a very soft paintbrush and kind of knock off all of the extra that is hanging on. I also grabbed one of these heart candy dishes from Dollar Tree. They're actually really nice quality and heavy. So I thought this would be a nice addition to pair with our coasters. Kind of reminded me of a coffee table little candy dish. So a nice little set. Just adding some basket filler in there with our coasters, and it's ready to give. Make sure you check the description box linked down below to a Maker Studio website and use the code DailyDIY15 at checkout for 15% off. If you're looking for a new craft to try, definitely try this resin out, and also the gold leafing. It's so easy and it is so fun too. We're gonna head back into Dollar Tree. I have lots more Valentine's Day gift ideas to share with you. They have these great heart-shaped metal frames, and my son is so sweet. He leaves me these little love notes all the time. So I took one that he had wrote, I transformed it into an SVG file on my computer and cut out a duplicate with vinyl to add to the side of this frame. Now, of course, you can also have your little one just right on the side if you want, but this is a little gift to him. So I wanted to surprise him with it. And I'm just adding that vinyl right onto the side of this metal frame using some permanent vinyl so it won't come off of there. And then I'm adding a photo of me and my son into the heart shaped there. And I can't wait to share this with him for Valentine's Day this year. So you could take the same idea with maybe one of your loved ones' little love notes or signature, or I've seen even recipes, and you can convert them into files, turn them into vinyl, and then have a beautiful keepsake. I think this is so sweet, and I know he's just gonna love it, and I can't wait to see his face when I give it to him. Now we're gonna use these glass dropper bottles from Dollar Tree. I couldn't believe they had these. Usually these are pretty pricey. So we're gonna make some spa items with some coconut oil that you can also pick up from Dollar Tree. We're gonna remove the lid. You can see it comes with a dropper too. Again, just blown away that these were at Dollar Tree. So we're gonna add some coconut oil almost up to the top. This first remedy or serum, face serum, we're just going to add some frankincense, 6 drops into our bottle, and sort of stir it up so that way we have a nice nighttime serum. We're also going to do the same thing with the other bottle, except this time we're going to add mandarin and lavender, 3 drops of each, and that way we then have a soothing serum for our face. So these are just handmade quick little gifts that you can give for Valentine's Day. I also wanted to give you guys a free printable. These I printed on some printable vinyl, but you could even just use regular cardstock or copy paper and put some packing tape over it. They're just basically little stickers that you can pop onto the fronts of these bottles so that then we know what bottle has what in it. So we have a nighttime face serum and a soothing face serum. So simple and easy. And we're also going to make a gift set with these. So again, Dollar Tree with their gift boxes. They're so cute. We're gonna add our spa gift set into this Be Mine one. We're also gonna pick up some makeup remover towels. These are great, love these. We're also gonna grab one of these eye massager rollers, and we're also going to grab one of these spa soap things. It's got a loofah in it. It looked fancy to me. So we're gonna pair this all together. Again, I guess I'm obsessed with these paper shreds that you add to baskets. Dollar Tree has lots of different varieties, so I have several on hand for making gift sets with. We're gonna just throw all of this into our gift box, and we have a beautiful spa gift set that costs less than $10 to make. This one is for the person in your life that loves to cook. Dollar Tree has these great mixing bowls that were red, which I love. Usually they're white, so I thought it was pretty neat they had red ones. I am adding a love decal onto the front and side of this, but if you don't have a vinyl machine, you can always use a white paint pen. Just tell your loved one that you probably don't want to wash this. It's more for looks. If you want to be able to use it, you can use vinyl and it's fine. So we're just adding that onto the side to really give it a Valentine's Day look. Dollar Tree also has red oven mitts and little pot holders. Wood spoon is another great addition to this. And again, with the heart silicone mold. So I popped some of those in there. Dollar Tree also carries great holiday themed tissue paper, so I use that to really fluff it up and give it a little bit more love. I'm throwing this gift idea into this video, but I did feature it in my newest Valentine's Day DIY video. So if you missed that, I will have it linked at the end of this video. If you're needing more Valentine's Day inspiration, definitely head over and check that out. We're gonna make a candy bouquet. So this is a glass vase that I added 3 coats of red chalk paint to, so you can't see the inside. We're actually going to be using a pool noodle on the inside of this as styrofoam, so kind of a little crafter hack there for you too. Just cutting it down to size, and then we're going to use some super glue to keep this in place, and then we're going to start adding our Dollar Tree treats. Yep, so all of these items are from Dollar Tree. We're using some dowel rods and some packing tape, attaching those onto the backs of the treats, and then inserting the dowel rods in a fanned shape into that styrofoam slash pool noodle. So you can see we're just trying to keep everything balanced on both sides, and then adding a little cookie down in the center. You can add a bow there too if you'd like, and then adding some extra bulk and fluff with more tissue paper. And if you're really short on time, you can resort to the #1 given gift at Valentine's Day: cards. And Dollar Tree has the cutest handmade cards. They will definitely shock you. I even got my husband one for Valentine's Day, don't tell him. But they are so, so cute. They have little raised things on them. They are so sweet, very well thought out, even come with colored envelopes. So highly recommend these if you're in a pinch, or if you just want to write a sweet little note to someone. Don't forget to check the description box below to that coupon code I mentioned, along with the free printable link. I'll have more videos popping up on your screen you'll want to check out next. Please hit that thumbs up button. That helps out my channel so, so much. Subscribe if you are new, and I will see you in the next one. Happy crafting.